Today, we are going to start a little subtraction action. We are starting subtraction today. And I know we've already talked about it during calendars, so you have an idea of what subtraction is. But let's go ahead, jump into our lesson. You need to be on page 383. Page 383 in your math workbook, so we can start our subtraction. All right, so on page 383, you will see a dog bowl. And the directions say that there are 6 pieces of food in the bowl. Well, I don't see any food in that bowl, so we are going to have to draw the 6 pieces of food. Now, don't worry about, I don't know how to draw it, I don't know how to do it. We're just going to use circles, all right? When you're drawing pictures in reading, your picture should show detail and should be really good. You should take your time. But when you're drawing pictures for math, you don't have to be as exact, all right? It can be really quick and just kind of simple drawings, all right? So this is 6 pieces of dog food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I kind of arranged it the way it would look in a 10 frame with 5. Oop. Wait a minute. With 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. So let me go ahead, do that again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there is 6. All right, so with subtraction, we are taking away. So let's see what our next direction is. A dog eats 3 pieces. Well, if he eats them, they're going to be going away from the bowl. They're going to be taken away from the bowl. So to show that he eats them, instead of like erasing, we are going to use X's. All right? We're going to use X's. And we're going to start with the last piece that we drew. We're going to cross out 1, 2, 3 pieces of dog food. And so the question would be, how many pieces of dog food are left? So this is what you have left. 1, 2, 3. So 3 pieces of dog food are left after the dog eats his 3. That's a subtraction story. We're not using equations today. We're just doing some subtraction stories. Turning the page to page 384. We're going to be using some vocabulary here. We're going to be using words like take away and what are left. All right, so let's take a look at our grocery store here and see what's going on. Now it says at the bottom, this is where I'm reading from, that there are 4 boxes of cereal on the belt. Now, I am not going to draw boxes of Cocoa Puffs and Fruity Pebbles. Instead, I am just going to draw simple little squares to be my cereal boxes, all right? They're not perfect, but this is what it is, all right? It doesn't have to be an awesome drawing with lots of detail when you're drawing for math. All right, so 4 boxes of cereal are on that conveyor belt. All right, well, 1 box is going to get taken away. We're going to take away 1 box. There's our vocabulary. Take away 1 box. To show that we're taking away that box, instead of erasing it, we're just going to put an X on it. This is how many we took away. We took away 1. How many are left? There's the rest of your vocabulary. Are left. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. So we had 4. We take away 1, and we have 3 left. All right. Not perfect pictures, but they will do fine. All right. We are going down to the shelves here of the grocery store, and it says that there are 3 cans of corn on the shelf. Well, if they were cans of corn, they'd be in the shape of a cylinder, right? But we're just going to draw circles, all right? So there are 3 cans of corn on the shelf, and I'm just going to draw circles to be our cans of corn. So 1, 2, 3. There's our cans of corn. So 2 cans are taken off the shelf, so somebody must want to buy them. So 2 cans are taken off the shelf. So I want you to X out the last 2 that you drew. All right, that's going to be important to get into that habit of Xing out the last one that you drew and then working backwards like that when you're making your X's for your subtraction stories. So if 3 cans were on the shelf, we take away 2 cans. How many are left? There is 1 can left, right? There's 1 can of corn left on the shelf. All right, turn the page or look at the page that's opposite there. It's page 385, and we're going to do a few more examples on page 385. Now, it says that 6 carrots are growing in the ground. So 6 carrots are growing in the ground. I'm going to go get my pen here. 6 carrots. I actually have orange I could actually use. I think I'm going to draw like triangles. So I'm going to do upside down triangles like a V and then just connect it. So these are my carrots. They kind of look like carrots, don't they? They're not a perfect drawing of a carrot, but they'll work. They'll work. So there are, how many did it say? 6 carrots. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, and here is 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carrots. Now, it says that a rabbit eats 3 carrots. So a rabbit is going to come and eat 3 carrots. Well, of course, that means they're going to be taken away, right? If they eat them. So put an X on 3 of your carrots. Put an X on 3 of your carrots. How many carrots are left? We're still using that vocabulary. We take away 3. How many are left? Well, there are 3 left, right? Now, if I'm going too fast for you and you need to slow it down and take some time to draw your carrots and your X's, you can always pause the video and then start it when you're all caught up, all right? So don't get all upset if it's going too fast. All right. Oh, looks like we're going to the beach. I am excited. I want to be at the beach. Now it says that 4 crabs are in the sand. 4 crabs. I'm just going to draw circles to show crabs. So I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles to show that there are 4 crabs in the sand. And it says that 2 of the crabs go in the water, so they go away. So we are going to X them out. They go away. 1 crab into the water, 2 crabs into the water. They are going away. This is how many we're going to take away. There it is. That's our vocabulary. Take away. So now, how many crabs are left? There are 2 crabs that are left in the sand, right? After we took those away. All right. I know that you are doing a great job at understanding here our subtraction. So let's go ahead, turn on to page 386. This time, the pieces of food and the dog dish are drawn for you. So you are just going to be Xing some of them out. All right. You're going to be Xing some of them out, but you have to listen to the story. All right. So for number 5, up here, number 5 with the triangle, it says there are 3 pieces of food, right? You see them? I see them. 2 pieces are eaten. 2 pieces are eaten. So we're going to take away 2 pieces. What we're going to do, we're going to draw an X. Goodbye to that piece and goodbye to that piece. How many pieces are left? Well, there's 1 piece left. So that's the answer that we're going to write over there. There's 1 piece left. All right, let's do some more. Number 6, it says there are 7 pieces of food. 2 pieces are eaten, so we have to get rid of 2 again. All right, so here we're going to get rid of 1 and 2. How many pieces are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 pieces of food left. I know some of you are saying, I think I know that equation. It would be 7 minus 2 equals 5. And you would be right as soon as we get to those equations. All right. Now we're working on number 7, our last example. Number 7 says there are 10 pieces of food. 10 pieces of food. Okay. 1 piece is eaten. 1. So you only have to get rid of 1 piece of food right there. How many pieces are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. There are 9 left. If you have 10, you take away 1, you will have 9 left. 10 minus 1 equals 9. That sounds familiar, like we've done that problem during calendar before. All right, your assignment for today is to do page 387. So there's some basketball, it's a basketball story that you'll have to do down here. And page 388. There's a little story about taking a little walk in the woods, and also some examples of taking away. And remember, you're using those X's to show that there's some being taken away. And then the ones that don't have the X's will be the ones that are left for your vocabulary. All right, so you'll do page 387 and 388 on your own. And when you're done, you'll upload your work to Schoology.